How has the ambition from the Labour government to halve violence against women and girls in a decade altered your approach and your team's approach to funding decisions, and how have you done things differently?
Well, look, I suppose, and you'll forgive me, and not normally an evasive sort. You'll forgive me if some of what we have to say today is that, bear in mind, our CSR, it seemed like years ago, but it was last week, yeah. And also we are, as the chair referred to in the previous evidence session, due to publish our violence against women and girls strategy before the summer, that I find myself in the uncomfortable position of potentially not being able to give us full answers. I'm more than happy to come back at the point at which some of those decisions have been made. You know, my own assessment, and it's completely well-meaning and people like me fought for a lot of this, is that we just started to put slightly more comfortable plasters on slightly bigger sores, rather than stopping the plasters being needed to be put on in the first place.
And we appreciate you won't be able to answer.
Yeah, sorry.
Everything.
I want to,
we're hoping to give you recommendations to help.
Yeah, okay, good. That's good. I don't like to be evasive. My main problem in this role is always, am I allowed to say something?
In terms of the base level of metrics, do you... you said that they're going to roll out when the reports and the recommendations come out in summer. Do you feel at the moment that all organisations, police forces, where those metrics are feeding in, are have a good enough understanding of being able to do the collection of that at the moment, or do you think?
I mean, look, we will collect, the Home Office will collect the data, and some of it will be based on data that can already be collected. We will ask for data that either already exists and or we have negotiated that can be collected.
And just quickly on the time frame, so ambition is over a 10-year period to get that reduction of 50% put in place. But you've recognised that obviously there'll be increased reporting. At what point do you feel within that 10-year period that you will then start to see the reduction coming in? Are you talking like 2 years in or 3 years in?
I mean, look, there is some evaluation of some, for example, prevention programmes that we have undertaken that show reductions in violence perpetrated, in perpetrator programmes, for example, that show it, you know, much more quickly. So I don't think that there is a sense where I'm just going to be able to go, oh, you know, don't worry, we all said it was going to go up. I'm not trying to get myself off the hook. There will be other interventions that will be happening that will show signs of prevention. That's a much shorter term view where you'll be able to measure and monitor reductions in literally this man has abused 20 women in the past 5 years, and these interventions mean he hasn't done it to anybody else in the following 5, whatever those interventions are, sometimes prison. Prison or others. But yeah, look, I mean, we said 10 years for the exact reason of allowing a sort of a period of increased reporting and reduction. Right.